What's up, guys? It's George, and in this video, I want to share with you some real applicable advice, something you can immediately begin to put into practice into your life to make a profound difference in the quality of your life, and that is about how to change your core beliefs. So, what's a core belief? A lot of people don't even know about this or know anything about this at all. But we all have a set of core beliefs. And the thing is that if you don't consciously choose your core beliefs, then life will choose your core beliefs for you, due to your upbringing, things you've been through in your life, and so forth. What'll happen is that you'll just develop your own set of core beliefs. You already have your own set of core beliefs, whether you know what they are or not. And I'll give you some example in how this can be pretty bad if you're not conscious in creating your own core beliefs. For example, and you probably can relate and know what I'm talking about, where there's a lot of people who will use lines like just my luck. These types of things always happen to me. The world is so messed up. And those are core beliefs. They don't believe it. I'm sorry. They don't really understand what they're doing, but those are their core beliefs. They expect bad things to happen to them. Something bad happens, whatever, they get fired from the job or something. Two people, the same thing can happen to both of them. One of them, because their core belief is that, bad things always happen to them, is that, bad things always happen to me. Go figure, it's just my luck. This is, whatever, that's just my life, the story of my life. I'm sure you probably heard that one, the story of my life, right? And where someone else, they can lose their job, their business, go through a breakup, and they have a positive attitude about it, and it's because their core belief is different. Maybe it's that maybe their core belief is everything happens for a reason. That's probably something that you've heard people say. Everything happens for a reason. Hey, whatever it is, or a lot of times and this is also why a lot of times people who are very religious and very devoted to their spiritual practice, not saying that they're perfect, but studies have shown that a lot of times that they tend to be overall more happy throughout their life than people without a spiritual faith. And this isn't promoting any kind of religion. This goes with all religions all across the board. And a reason why that is because people who practice their religious beliefs and are real devoted to the religion typically have a more positive set of core beliefs. They have a trust that everything is happening for a reason, depending on what their faith and their religion is. So this isn't saying you got to go out and start becoming religious or whatever, but what you do got to do, if you do want to start to change the quality of your life, then to take control of creating your core beliefs. So how do you do this? I didn't know about this, and I learned about this actually at a Tony Robbins conference years ago, at the Date with Destiny conference, and he dedicated a lot of time to teaching us about how to create our core beliefs. And this is, I don't remember, it was almost a week-long workshop. Sun up to sundown every single day. I don't remember everything from the event because it was years ago, but this is one of the most impactful and profound things that I learned from it, that still to this day that has stuck with me, was about creating my core beliefs. And my core belief that I created is that life is always happening for me, not to me. And that's, I typed it out on my computer, and I printed it and put it all over my house. It's in my bedroom. I have it, right in my bedroom, where, every single day I see it. I have it in my mirror, my bathroom. I have it by my computer, and I have it on my phone, everywhere, all over the place. And every single day when I'm doing my affirmations, my incantations, my invocations, I always recite my core beliefs, and that is, life is always happening for me, not to me. Whenever something happens in my life that I don't understand, that gets me frustrated, that I get depressed or angry or upset about, I'll always try to catch myself. And when when all of a sudden I have a minute to, collect myself, and I go, wait a second, remember, life is always happening for me, not to me. Meaning that everything that happens in my life, is happening for me in some way, shape, or form. Maybe I don't understand. With those of you guys who've been following me know what happened when I lost my eBay business. Although it was painful when I went through it, but I thought, life is always happening for me, not to me. There's a reason why. There's a higher reason why this is happening. Every time I went through a failed relationships, whatever, if things didn't work out, I stop myself and I try to pause and reflect and say, remember, life is always happening for me, not to me. And by adopting that core belief, it has changed my life, and it's allowed me to operate through life a lot more peaceful, knowing that everything that I go through in my day-to-day life, there's always frustrations, there's always things that come up that upset me, that try to tamper my emotional mood. But then I try to collect myself and remember, life is always happening for me, not to me. And that's why, so what I recommend to do is to take a minute, after this video, before you do anything else and you forget and you get distracted, write down in your phone, in your journal, what your core belief is that you want to create. If it wants to be the same one as me, that's fine. That's okay. Or if you want to create your own set of core beliefs, maybe everything happens for a reason, or maybe something that's from your religion or whatever, that's fine. But consciously write down and create what your core belief is going to be. And of course you can always change it, evolve it, so don't feel like you got to spend the next 6 months deciding what your core belief is going to be. Just write something down, and then sorry if this video is lagging a little bit. It's so hot in Florida, my phone starts to do that when it gets so hot. I can see it lagging a little bit, but and then print out that core belief and put it everywhere. Put it in your bathroom mirror, put it by your computer, put it on, if you're into tattoos, get a tattoo of it, whatever, and then rehearse it, every day, even if you just do this, even if you only, don't do any daily affirmations, anything, just repeating this one thing, your core belief every single day, because I feel it's important to remind yourself of it, and it'll help you to deal more with the adversities and the different things that come up in life, because, a lot of things, there's a lot of craziness going on in the world.